Well, Kentucky is taking a leading role right now with one of the nation's best joint custody laws. Governor Bevin recently signed House Bill 528 into law. Now, this law gives a child shared parenting time when both parents are fit. And joining us to talk about it, we have Matt Hale and Matt Hancock from the National Parents Organization, and also Jamie Cotton to talk a little bit about how this is impacting her life. So, Matt Hale, you're the one who kind of got this started. Tell me what happened and what you did then.
Well, about 6 years ago, I downloaded the law, the existing law, and began changing things from sole custody to joint custody equal time. And then I went around and met with lawmakers and parents and started building up support for the law until it passed almost unanimously last year. And
you grew up with a single parent, and so you felt that this would really impact a lot of people.
Sure. When I was a child, I lived with a single parent, my mom. And then when I became an adult, I had shared parenting, and still do. And I saw the benefit of shared parenting for children as compared to how I grew up. So okay. I wanted to help other families get that.
Now, Matt, talk to me about if this law was not in place, what does the law mean exactly for a child, and what would happen if it wasn't there?
Well, the law is basically a starting point. So when you come into the courtroom, you're on equal ground. So it's a rebuttable presumption of shared parenting. So at that point, both parents are on equal footing. And then the child has equal time with both the parents, and if there's other factors that come into play, then maybe the shared parenting doesn't qualify. So the way things were before is one parent was a primary custodian and the other parent was a non-primary custodian. So it almost pitted a winner and a loser in that battle. So now there's an equal, and it's what's best for the kids to have both those parents in their life.
How has this helped you personally? You have 4 children ranging in age from 5 to 12, you said? Yeah. I don't know how you get through the day. You're amazing. But how has this law helped you and your ex?
Well, it's more helped me with my stepdaughter. She lives with her mom, and we get to see her about 48% of the time now. When this first started, it was, you could hope for a visit, you know. And, you know, we've grown over the years, past 6 years together. So that was really hard for her. It was hard for me to see her have to feel like she needed to choose between mom and dad. I don't feel like any child should have to choose between their parent. They shouldn't feel divided. The child loves both parents very equally, and this has just overall impacted, I feel like, every child that's had the chance to get this opportunity for shared parenting. I feel like it's just been in their best interest.
And Matt, you have looked at how shared parenting has impacted kids. Can you talk about some of the positives that you have seen over the last year?
Oh, sure, absolutely. We are getting many testimonies about how people are winning, in effect, shared parenting with parents getting equal time with both children. And what we're seeing is also Kentuckians are receiving the law very well. Its polling indicates that it is supported by a factor of about 6 to 1. And when we testified on behalf of the law, Dr. Ryan Schroeder, chair of the sociology department at U of L, testified on the law, and he called the research remarkably clear that children benefit from equal time if both parents are healthy.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you, for your work. And what you said really makes sense, that there's not a winner or a loser. It should be that the child is the winner getting both parents. So thanks to both of you, all of you, for coming in. And happy Father's Day, too.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
The Jeep legend continues, and Bachman is proud to be Kentucky